What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another product research video. In this video, I'm going to show you different tips and tricks that I use while I'm using Helium 10 to find great products to sell on Amazon. So I'm going to show you different filters I use and different things that I do while I'm looking for products inside of Helium 10. But before we get into it, if you could just smash that like for the YouTube algorithm, that would really help me out. So thank you for that. But let's get into my computer right now and try to find some good products. Let's go. Right here, I have Helium 10 pulled up. And if you don't know what Helium 10 is, it is a software for Amazon sellers, which I use for pretty much everything. It is very accurate compared to the other software companies out there. That's why I use it. So if you do want to check out Helium 10, I have a discount code down below in the description. But in this video, we're going to be using Helium 10 Black Box, which is their main product research tool. And here it is. And one of the main things I like to do is use the keywords tab. Typically, a lot of news sellers will just use the products tab right here. I found the best products using the keywords tab. So that means that we are going to find products based on keyword data. So Helium 10 is going to filter out all of the products that match whatever I put in here. So right here, I put a minimum search volume of 4,000 monthly searches. That means 4,000 people or more are going to be searching this keyword or phrase on Amazon every month. And then right here, I put a minimum revenue of 3,000. Typically, I usually put a lot higher, but I want to find products that are not that competitive, that are going to be easy to rank for. In my other videos, I show a lot of different techniques, but this one, I want to try a different strategy to see what we can find. And then right here, usually I put a price point between like $9 or $10 to $25. But in this video, we're going to find products around the $21 to $59 range. Again, you always want to tweak filters, try different techniques. I do this a lot in my spare time, so I always try different things. So that's what I typed in there. And then max review count, I did it very low at 140 max reviews. And then the only other things that I did was come down here to the exclude keywords. Right now we are in Q4, which is around Halloween time, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Whenever you are doing product research around the holidays, you always want to exclude those types of products, because by the time you get them into Amazon, the holidays are going to be over and you're going to have a bunch of inventory that does not sell until the next year. So what I did was type in Halloween, costume, anything related to Halloween, Christmas, iPhones, a lot of things I put in here. And the main reason I do this is so it makes room for other products or keywords to pop up down below. And then the only other filter I added was this one right here, competitor revenue. And I did more than 10,000. At least one seller is going to be making more than $10,000 a month on page one. All right, and that's all I did for this search. Again, I always do this in my spare time to try to find different products, different techniques. And you could check out my other videos to check out the other methods that I've used before. Now I'm going to hit search and see what pops up. All right, so now I'm going to scroll through all of these different phrases. Again, we are looking at phrases or keywords, not actual products, but we want to look at this because we want to make sure that people are actually searching these keywords on Amazon. So I'm going to come down here and see what's popping up. Now, another thing, recently Squid Games came out maybe a month or two ago. So a lot of people are typing in this, but this would be Halloween related. So as I'm doing product research, I kind of do all of that in my head and say, okay, that's going to be Halloween related. This is a projection drawing board for kids. I'm imagining it's going to be a pretty big product, but they're doing about $6,900 a month with only 8 reviews, and they only have a 3.4 star rating. 17,000 people are searching this keyword on Amazon. So just to check it out, I don't really like to sell kids products, but let's see what it is. Maybe other people do want to sell these. Now, one thing that I see right off the top is a lot of the sellers don't have any reviews, and they have very low reviews if they have any. So that is a good sign. That means that you could rank on page one for that main keyword with 17,000 monthly searches without having any reviews. One thing I do notice is a lot of them look the same. This one looks just like this one. So what's going to make someone buy this one over this one? Maybe the reviews look bad on this one, so they'll go to this one even though it's a little more expensive. I don't know how I would be able to differentiate this. Maybe a different animal. I don't know, but we're going to run Helium 10 X-ray to check the overall market. Remember, you don't want to just check one seller. You want to see the overall market of what every seller is doing on page one. All right, so here we go. Average revenue, 89,000. BSR is a little high. Average reviews are very high, but typically, whenever you have a lot of sellers in the top ranked position, like right here with 0 reviews, and then you see a high average reviews, that means that there are probably irrelevant products on this page, throwing all of this data off. So what you want to do is come down here and see what has high reviews, which can be throwing this number off to make sure that the market is not too competitive. And here we go. It is a writing table or a writing tablet, and that has 10,000 reviews. So we're going to get rid of that one because that is not a projection drawing board for kids. Here's a lot of other products. This is a tablet. This is a light up tracing pad. So I'm going to get rid of these. Here's another one, Transform Creative Drawing. But you want to go through here, see what has high reviews, and see if it is the same product. It is a tablet. It's not a projection drawing board, so it's a different type of product. So I'm going to get rid of that, get rid of that. This one has 17,000 reviews, and it is a ultra thin portable white LED tracing pad light box. So that is not for kids. It's more for like an adult. I'm going to get rid of that. So I know this might be boring, so I'm just going to go through here and delete all of them, and then I'll show you the average reviews. All right, so now that we have all of the products that are not related to this keyword or phrase, I'm going to go to the trash can right here. We're going to remove all of them and check out the average reviews when I do that. Now we can see the market is a lot less competitive, and we can see a clear picture of the overall market. That is typically why I don't go off of the success score over here, because this doesn't adjust. It's going off of what the averages were before I deleted all the other data. So that's why I like to do that before I start looking at all the sellers on page 1. So first off, these are all sponsored right here. So I want to go to that top ranked seller, which would be this one. They have 0 reviews. They're doing $10,000 a month in revenue. 5 reviews, 6,000. You get the point. A lot of sellers on page 1, low reviews or 0 reviews, and they're doing over up to $13,000 a month in revenue. All right, so that is an example of a product where the market looks pretty good. It's just, I don't know what I would do to the product to make it stand out from these other products. They have different like designs, different styles, but again, this is a larger product. I know it folds down and comes apart, but the FBA fees are going to be pretty high on this one. But that is just an example of a phrase that I found on page 1, scrolling through Helium 10. I would have never thought of that product, so we're going to keep going down here and see what else we can find. Happy face slippers. I don't want to sell slippers because you have to deal with a bunch of different sizes because everybody has different size feet. So let's keep going down here. Maybe we'll find something out. So I'm going to keep scrolling. I know this is probably boring, but here we go. So wood Ziploc bag organizer for a drawer. What is that? It sounds pretty simple. It's a Ziploc bag holder, I guess. 5,500 monthly searches, which is pretty low, but if the market has low competition, that is not bad. $44. They're doing $11,000 a month in revenue with 60 reviews. So that caught my eye. I'm going to pull it up on Amazon and see what it is. So these are all sponsored. I always go past these because they are paying for this position. I'm going to go to the top seller, which is this one. The top seller only has 110 reviews, and then all of these sellers over here have 0 reviews. This one only has 22 reviews, and you can see there's not many sellers selling these, and the ones that are have pretty bad reviews. So maybe you could add a better material or a different shape, or who knows what it could be. But I want to check the overall market, not just one seller. So again, I'm going to use Helium 10 X-Ray and see what the overall market looks like. So again, the average reviews look very high, but if you look on page 1, the top sellers have very low reviews. So this number is thrown off by like what I showed in my last product that I pulled up. If we go down here, we're going to find products that are not related to this, like this right here. And this is a bamboo drawer divider. It's not a wood Ziploc bag organizer for drawer. Again, this one as well. This is a shelf. It's not a wood organizer. This one down here is not for Ziploc bags. So there's a lot of unrelated products, so you'd want to delete those and then check the overall market, but I'm not going to do that because that would be boring for you guys. But again, if we look at the top sellers and the reviews to the revenue, some of these sellers are doing very well. Like this one, 22 reviews. They're doing $57,000 a month in revenue, selling a Ziploc bag organizer for $46, and they only have 4 reviews. So that's pretty crazy. So they're selling this for $40, but let's check on Alibaba to see how much money these things cost. Okay, so it looks like they cost anywhere from $5 to $7 on Alibaba, and they are selling them on Amazon for, let me get out of here, around $35. That top seller, though, was selling it for $46. This one's for $59. But you get the point. A lot of sellers at the top of page 1 doing pretty good revenue. I'm not sure how I would differentiate this product, but again, I would have never thought of a wood Ziploc bag organizer for a drawer. People buy crazy things for organizing their drawers, and that is an example of a product that is doing pretty well. Look, if you look here, they have different like quart, sandwich, snack, gallon. If you are creative, maybe you could think of a different design, or maybe improve the product that is already on Amazon. Like this one right here that's doing a ton in revenue for $46. Let's check the bad reviews. So I'm going to go to the reviews and click right here. And then if we go down, it's going to say very pretty, but quart size bags do not fit. So you would want to get a sample to make sure that Ziploc bags in the US actually fit in this box, the different sizes. But it looks like a lot of these reviews are based on size. And then this one says it's warped. So they might have used wood. Maybe don't use wood, maybe use a different material. Those are just some things that pop up in my head when I'm thinking about this product. If I was to sell it myself, you never want to sell the same exact thing that someone else is selling on Amazon, because then it becomes a price war. All right, so those were examples of 2 different products that I found on page 1 using that filter inside of Blackbox. I could keep scrolling for days and type in different filters. So hopefully this video helped you out. Always tweak those filters, exclude different keywords so other keywords can pop up, experiment with different filters inside of Blackbox, and that is how I found those 2 examples of products. All right, guys, that is it for this video. If you want to check out Helium 10, the link and the discount code is down below in the description. All of my other information is down below, like my Amazon FBA Facebook community, my Amazon FBA course, and my Discord community. You can find it all down below. That is it for this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.